For the last few days, I've been attempting to have an intelligent discussion with a theist. I guess she's pondering as to why I am an atheist. She said some very, how do I put this, close-minded things today. Things like, the reason I'm an atheist is because my questions were put down. Things like, the reason I'm an atheist is because I wasn't really a true Christian. This upset me. It's been eating at me for a while. But it didn't end there. She also commented on the fact that I have no knowledge of what the world has to offer. She said that because I'm so young, in the sense that I don't even know what 1/6 of the world has to offer. And I stopped, and I wanted to say something, but I thought it'd be rude. It was an inappropriate time to comment on it, so I figured I'd do it here, and I'd link her to the video later. I don't have 1/6 of the knowledge of what the world has to offer. What do you know? What has the Bible told you that I already haven't read? You said, where do I get my morals without God? I don't need a book, and I don't need an imaginary sky daddy to tell me what's wrong and what's good. I go by what makes me feel good. If it makes me feel good, I know it's right. If it makes me feel bad, I know it's bad. I don't need a book, and I don't need a list of 10 things not to do to be moral. If you're getting your morality from the Bible, remind me never to let you babysit my kids. Because if you're letting somebody that supports infanticide, genocide, incest, and all these other things that are completely sickening to think about, then I can't comprehend as to why you're still religious after reading all that. If you're still religious after reading this shit about the talking donkey, the demon-possessed pigs, the virgin birth, and etc., there is something mentally wrong with you. You either are incapable of accepting new information, or you are generally mentally unstable, and you are accepting this for no other reason than that. You said, I have no knowledge of what the world has to offer. This irritated me to the core. As I said, what do you know? I can tell you what I know. I can tell you the very atoms that make up your body, the very molecules that form in your body are beautiful beyond comparison. The very design of your body without a designer is intricate and interesting. If you can't see the world for its true beauty without a magical fairy at the bottom of the garden, there is something wrong with you. Why do you need more? What do you know? I know that the very universe itself is complex and very beautiful by itself. You don't need a God to explain it. I can explain the formation of the earth. I can explain how life has evolved over time. I can explain how life first started. I can explain all this. So what if I can't explain how the universe started? What is wrong with saying, I don't know? How hard is it to say, I simply don't know how the universe got here? You take away all the beauty of the world, all the beauty of the cosmos, by saying God clapped his hands and it fucking magically appeared. Magic. There you go. That word. Nothing that God has done, as it says in the Bible, is either good or even the least bit interesting. 7 days it took him to create the earth. 6. 7th day he rested. He was conceited throughout creating the earth. He said it was good without thinking, did he make any flaws? He was a conceited God. Throughout the Old Testament, you have somebody getting murdered every other page. There's somebody getting a plague. There's somebody getting raped. The Old Testament is full of an evil God. The devil barely does anything to harm anybody. Hell, in the book of Job, God makes a bet and fucks over Job. So, how can you worship a God who's so evil, so condescending? There's something wrong with that. All that aside, other things that upset me about your comment were, you said, because I'm an atheist, I'm missing out. As an atheist, I seek information. You told me by reading books like The God Delusion and A Letter to a Christian Nation and The End of Faith, I don't gain anything. I do gain something. I gain insight from others' perspectives on things. I gain insight that others might think like I do. I gain knowledge of things I didn't know before. I gained something from those books. Not only that, you said there's nothing to live by in these books. Why do you need a book to tell you how to live? Live how you feel is best. I don't need a God to tell me what is wrong and what is right. I don't need a God to tell me to do this, to do this, to do this. Because what is a secret, perfect plan if it's secret? God has your life mapped out, right? But you don't know it. You thank God for your accomplishments. You thank God for everything you do when it's you doing it, not God. You blame the devil for your failures, or you blame God. It's you who failed. You need to realize this. There is no magical sky daddy. It is just you. It is you doing your own choices, you making a living for yourself. So what do you know that the world holds? I know a lot. I can honestly say this. I know more than you do. I'm saying this in the most conceited way I can because I know it is true. You're a Christian because your parents were a Christian. It's as simple as that. There's nothing else to it. That is the only reason you are a Christian. You know nothing of the history of Christianity. You know not the first thing. You don't know about the Crusades. You don't know about the honor killings. You don't know about the rape. You don't know about the incest. You don't know about the stupidity of every fucking Bible story. Seriously, Noah's Ark, it contradicts itself. Really? 40 days and 40 nights? Was that it? It doesn't even matter, because if it rained that long, all sea life would have died. There you go. You don't even have to read the rest of the story. You know not one thing of what you speak. I know this world is beautiful without a designer. Who needs a designer? This world is more intricate without one. Putting God in the picture takes away from the true beauty of nature. My first love is science and nature. My second is spreading wisdom. It upsets me that you are so bright. You're far from dumb. I'll give you this. You are very intelligent, but you live your life closed-minded to other things. You feel being an atheist is the end of the world. It's a new beginning. It is a new beginning for everything. I lent you the book The God Delusion so you could read it. I hope that it changes your perspective on some things. I'm making this video simply to tell you you're wrong. But I'll end it here. I hope this means something to you. I hope you listen to it with a open mind. And I say everything I do in the utmost respect for you. Thank you for listening. And if you're a new viewer, be sure to subscribe. Have a good one.